I'm going to start this video by saying that, first of all, a disclaimer. I am not a lawyer and I am not a registered psychologist. And what I'm speaking about is from my own personal lived experience. And what I want to say is, like, my experience in reporting sexual violence, sexual assault, is that it's not easy. It is you're faced with so many barriers, and often people just don't understand. And instead of compassion, or even like someone just trying to get to understand where you're coming from, is you're met with judgment. And the harshest criticism doesn't always come from men. I found, like, some women have been incredibly have said some, like, incredibly hurtful things in how they have responded to the situation. And in my own experience, this sexual harassment, sexual assault it's a violation that takes so much away from you as an individual. And while it might leave marks on your body, it also leaves, like, significant marks on your spirit, on your soul, and in my experience, like, on your, in terms of, like, just depleting your life force as well, because it's such a violation at such a fundamental level. And you lose things like, obviously, like your dignity if there's been, like, recordings or any sharing of information without your consent. But you also lose people along the way. You lose people who don't understand, who don't support, but you also lose trust in in others and in systems as well, in places where you think that you're safe, where you think your story is safe, and they don't respond, they don't help. You just start to say, well, what's the point in terms of telling my story? So, like, the person who did this in that way, like, shuts you down, because you just don't have people backing you, you don't have people supporting you. And I think the hardest loss for me as well was, like, I lost my capacity to work in terms of continuing meaningful work that I was involved in. So never underestimate the impact of this on someone, in terms of what it does to you and how it takes a lot of effort to rebound from this. Yeah.